It's time to get all the latest business news once again from economist and wealth advisor Jonathan Davis. Jonathan.
I think we have to bring up the B word, Brexit. The civil service mandarins have put out a report, again, that Brexit will economically send us to hell in a handcart. I think we've been here before, haven't we? In the summer of 16, just before the referendum, they said similarly. I would say to you, their reports are about as useful as a chocolate teapot.
Why would you say that?
Because they were proven to be totally and utterly ridiculous a year and a half ago. And when I look at some of the statements in the reports today, for example, that we'll lose 5% of our economy, our economic trade with Europe, but we'll increase our economy by 0.2% by trading with the United States. Well, it totally and utterly doesn't make sense, and there's lots of other holes in what they're saying. So throw it in the waste bin. However, on the positive side, economic growth is global. There are only now a tiny number of countries in recession or bordering on it. That's obviously good news, but I would point out we should remember the last time it was as good as this was 2006.
Whoa.
Less than a year and a half later, our fifth biggest mortgage lender, Northern Rock, went bust. And then we had the great financial crisis of 2008. So, it's been 9 years. We do have a recession every 10 years or so. Am I saying there's going to be one this year? No, but who knows? Maybe 19 or 20.
Jonathan, given what a huge quake that was to not just the financial markets but society and certainly in the Western world, have any lessons been learned, or are we just absolutely replicating the conditions that brought around the last financial collapse?
No lessons have been learned. We, as a society, as an economy, we owe more than we did in 2007, prior to the Great Recession. We're continuing to bail out failed businesses. We still have interest rates far lower than they ought to be, given our level of inflation and expected inflation. So if people have learned any lessons, they're not actually using them.
You paint a fantastically apocalyptic picture a little bit there, but as we've seen in the last 24 months of politics, Jonathan, almost anything is liable to happen just now. So thank you very, very much indeed. That's Jonathan Davis with the latest economic update.